Hi, I'm going to show you how to make this concrete look amazing. This is a really interesting project we were working on here. We got really lucky. Somebody poured a ashlar cut slate stamped concrete with these bands in it. Really, really nice. And they did a great job, but the problem is it didn't get sealed. It didn't get cleaned up, sealed, stained, nothing. So you can see that organic growth right there. We're going to take care of all that. We're going to make this thing look super beautiful. Now right here, I'm just circling these areas where you can see there's either a lot of mold growth or a lot of real inconsistencies in the concrete itself with all the different discoloration. And I'm going to show you the steps that we're going to take here to make this thing look just absolutely amazing. You're going to love it. Your mind will be blown, I promise. So the first thing I'm going to do is treat all that organic material that we saw there. There was all that mold and all those funguses and things that are growing on the concrete. This job is in Pacifica, so it's out there by the ocean. There's a lot of moisture, a lot of salt in the air, which is really bad for the concrete. And if you go around in the neighborhood and look, you can see the older projects that have been there that really deteriorated over the years. This was poured about a year ago, so we're good. We're going to go ahead and get it all cleaned up. I'll come in with my pressure washer, get some chemicals on there to kill those molds and stuff. We try to keep that to a minimum, but it is necessary to make sure that we start with a really, really clean surface. This particular project was extra dirty because, like I said, it's out there, exposed to moisture every day. And when you have that kind of situation, and you're getting ready to seal it or stain it or do anything like that, you need to go ahead and really, really clean it. So you can see in here, I came in and now I'm really scrubbing it down. Put some more soap on here. We had some rust issues. There was a lot of dirt in this corner. I went ahead and took care of all that. And get it cleaned up as best we can. It's beautiful because we're using a product here, and I'm going to show you in a second, that really, really makes a difference when we're doing the stain. This is a solid color stain. It's eco-friendly. It's an acrylic water-based stain, and I do a couple coats, and we're going to get this thing all stained up and get it so that we have a nice canvas to work with, if you will, because you'll see what we're going to do to it after that. But first thing is just to make sure we do a good job of cleaning. And this time lapse is done over the course of this job took about a week to complete with just me by myself. I usually have someone else, but that's okay. So we went ahead and we were cleaning this thing up real good. We were cleaning it up and get it all pressure washed. It's kind of nice to watch, relaxing. And we'll go ahead and get up here under the gazebo. And then here you see now I'm blowing it off because it's the next day. But it is clean. It's extremely clean now, and we just got to remove some of the debris. We were fighting a tree through the whole thing, dropping little pieces and bits of stuff. We get it all blown off, and then I'm going to go ahead and mix up that stain I was talking about. Now in the video, you're only going to see one coat, but I did do 2 coats on this. It's a solid color stain. It has 4 parts. It's manufactured by a company called New Look International. I've been using this product now for, I don't know, maybe 3 to 5 years. I've done a lot of these jobs, and you can see on the page, if you look through, all different pictures of different various projects that I've worked on. And once I get it all mixed up and really, really be thorough with it, then I can go up to the concrete and start staining. We started staining out there where you can see how dirty it was over here. And you'll be amazed because the first coat, it didn't cover it. But when we come back and hit it with that second coat and we make all this thing just all one color, this was light gray, was what the customer picked. It was perfect for out here. So I just go ahead and I do my application, and like I said, I've been doing this a long time, and you can see I have masking everywhere, but I've gotten good with that brush where I'm able to cut everything in and make it look really nice. And this is a back brush. It's part of the application process. I just got to go through it, and I work my way down and keep mixing. Go ahead and work my way around the corner with this thing. And yes, I do walk back on it while I'm using it. It's part of the process. You got to walk back out into it, and you brush out your feet prints as you come out. And was one of the nice things about working with this material. And then I'll make the corner. Now I get into this area where we're starting to look at these ashlar cut, where they did the stamping, and they did a fantastic job on these stamps. They really, really did. The craftsmanship was really good. I haven't poured one of these in a while, but I know that it's definitely challenging. There's a lot of challenges in this particular pour, and they put these bands in. They did it all in one shot. So now we're going to make it all one color. With the light gray, we'll get this whole thing stained with this light gray. And I went out and did the front. I don't know if we show that in the video, but I did the wall outside too. There's some pictures at the end where you'll be able to see it. But, you know, and real careful in this area, get everything masked and covered because there's a lot of redwood in this little gazebo that we're dealing with. We've got the gray stain down now. Everything is one uniform color. We've got a couple coats of our new look on there. Looks sharp. Looks really good. And we were going to stop at this point, but then we decided, you know what? We've come this far. And I think we're going to go that extra mile and make this thing look really awesome. So in the next step, I'm not sure how much of it I have documented here. That's it, the antique it. There's a next set of stain that goes over to bring back those grooves. And then once we had all the antique it down, come back and spray sealer, back roll all of it, and give it that little bit of a wet look. This is a polyacrylic sealer, polyurethane acrylic, water-based. And get it down and get it everywhere it needs to be, and you can see how it comes out. This is still wet, but it's that's what we're looking at now. So we took this thing and just transformed it into this amazing product. Super happy. So if this is something that you guys would be interested in doing, or if you live in the Bay Area and you want me to come do it, you know, feel free to send me a message or leave a comment. If you have any questions, see that area there on the side where it was so filthy, now it's all one color. It's great. It covers up blemishes and stuff. It takes a little work. It took some experience to get it to all look like this, so uniform and nice, but it came out really great. I'm super happy with it. But like I was saying, we're in the Bay Area, and if you have stamped concrete, and the other thing about this is you really want to get this sealed up. If you have concrete out there, like how we saw in the beginning of the video, that you had stamped a year, 2, 3, 5 ago, it's never been sealed. It's exposed to the elements. You know, and it's just not good, especially when you can do something like this and rejuvenate it and bring it back to, like, this thing looks it looks better than it did when they poured it, you know, and that's super, super cool, you know, and that's, it really is good to get the sealant and everything on it, because now anything that gets on here, if we have, you know, mud or dirt or whatever, it's all sealed. It just rinses right off. You just grab a hose and rinse it and it'll come right off. We got those details in the stairs. We got steps down here too that we did. Make it look nice. Anyway, and here's going to be some still shots of the final product, just on the outside of it. And I mean, you can see. So, if you have a concrete project and you need some help with it, message me, give me a call, let me know what we can do to help you make your concrete look awesome like this.